AOC melts down over criticism after she's caught partying maskless in Florida. She claims critics want to date her, displaying absolutely no detectable narcissism. And did Florida Governor Ron Desantis really go missing? Welcome to Old Foundry Media. I'm your host, the Crane Man. Let's fire it up. Here we see Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez having a drink, maskless, in Miami, Florida. This incessant proponent of both vaccine and mask mandates escaped the tyranny of policies she advocates in New York for the free state of Florida. The story begins as is described here by the Daily Mail. They write, "Welcome to Florida, AOC. Rep escapes Big Apple's restrictive COVID mandates to dine maskless in Miami, sparking Governor DeSantis' office to congratulate her on enjoying a taste of freedom." U.S. Rep. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was seen having a maskless meal in Miami Beach, Florida on Thursday. The outspoken progressive Democrat staunchly supports mask and vaccine mandates, despite the state foregoing them. Ocasio-Cortez was dragged on Twitter by conservatives, joking about her strict stance on COVID protocols. "We hope you're enjoying a taste of freedom here in the Sunshine State, thanks to Ron DeSantis' leadership," the Team DeSantis account tweeted. Of course, the drink with her boyfriend wasn't the only thing AOC was seen doing in Miami. She was also spotted at a Miami drag bar, where she failed to don a mask or practice social distancing. The Daily Mail posted to Gettr, "AOC pays COVID lip service. Maskless squad leader gets huge kiss from Broadway star Billy Porter at packed Miami drag bar. Florida cases spike 948%. You can see from this clip that AOC was not practicing any social distancing, all while Florida COVID cases were spiking. And New York COVID cases were spiking. Her reaction to the criticism of her obvious hypocrisy was unhinged, to put it mildly. The Daily Mail writes, "Republicans are mad they can't date me. AOC goes on wild rant about sexual frustrations of GOP critics after she was caught enjoying a taste of freedom in mask and mandate-free Florida." Moving on to her Twitter exchange, we see Team DeSantis tweet, "Welcome to Florida, AOC. We hope you're enjoying a taste of freedom here in the Sunshine State, thanks to Ron DeSantis' leadership." AOC replies, "Hasn't Governor DeSantis been inexplicably missing for like 2 weeks? If he's around, I would be happy to say hello. His social media team seems to have been posting old photos for weeks. In the meantime, perhaps I could help with local organizing. Folks are quite receptive here." In another tweet, the congresswoman says, "If Republicans are mad they can't date me, they can just say that instead of projecting their sexual frustration onto my boyfriend's feet. You creepy weirdos." She tweets again, "It's starting to get old ignoring the very obvious, strange, and deranged sexual frustrations that underpin the Republican fixation on me, women, and LGBT plus people in general. These people clearly need therapy, won't do it, and use politics as their outlet instead. It's really weird." I would say it's really weird that she thinks that people criticizing her because her words and her actions don't even come close to lining up is related to, in any way, to sexuality. As an aside, let's examine the claim that Governor DeSantis has been missing for 2 weeks. Beginning with this Yahoo article, we can see that Ron DeSantis was joining wife at cancer treatments as AOC accused him of going missing. The article reads, "Florida Republican Governor Ron DeSantis cared for his wife as she underwent cancer treatment, while left-wing media pundits accused him of vacationing and neglecting his duties amid a COVID-19 surge. The governor reportedly accompanied his wife Casey to medical appointments for breast cancer on December 29th, as critics claimed he had abandoned his post," DeSantis spokeswoman Christina Pushaw told Fox News. The article continues by saying, "MSNBC host Joy Reid similarly targeted the governor's absence without knowing the reason for it. A governor not governing during a crisis and sunning his belly on vacation instead. Ron DeSantis is the Nero of Ted Cruz's," she tweeted. Pushaw published DeSantis' schedule in response to show that he was not, in fact, on vacation, saying, Have you ever considered that you're one of the reasons nobody trusts the media? This thread from DeSantis spokeswoman Christina Pushaw details the contents of his schedule from December 22nd to December 30th of 2021. Upon examination, one can see that the governor was participating in calls and meetings at the Florida Capitol every day except December 29th, when he joined his wife for her breast cancer treatment. As we scroll, you can see no scheduled events from 24th to 26th for Christmas, obviously. But then on Monday, he's back to it. On Tuesday, he's meeting. He's off on Wednesday to go to the cancer treatment with his wife. And back to it on Thursday. Clearly debunking the theory that he was missing for 2 weeks. This image displays the hypocrisy as plain as can be. On the left, we see socially distanced school children sitting on the cold ground, eating their lunch outside in temperatures low enough to warrant them wearing winter coats. The children are forced to do this because of the implementation of policies that AOC advocates for. On the right, we see AOC sitting in warm Miami, where one does not need to wear cold weather clothing, enjoying a drink with her boyfriend, not on the ground, but in a chair. Tim Young posted to Gettr about the situation. He says, AOC and her supporters have lost the right to criticize DeSantis' COVID policies. She's been partying in Florida maskless without having to show any papers. How do you feel about this statement from Mr. Young? Do you find the actions of those who criticize Florida's policies and advocate for much more tyrannical policies in their districts to be hypocritical when they don't even follow the policies they advocate for themselves? Let me know how you feel about this in the comments below. Now, people had a lot of fun with AOC's assertion that people were expressing their sexual frustrations at her. And given the Babylon Bee's proclivity to write hilarious satire, I decided to share this short article with you. Congresswoman AOC has been spotted vacationing in Florida while her home state of New York experiences a large spike in COVID cases. AOC hasn't taken the criticism well and has responded by taking out her frustration on a bewildered Arby's drive-thru worker. "You're just mad you can't date me," AOC yelled when she asked if she was ready to place her order yet. But whatever, I guess I'll take a #1 combo with curly fries." "Ma'am, I'm sorry, but we're currently out of curly fries," said the Arby's cashier. "No, you can't have pictures of my feet, you creepy Republican weirdo," she shouted in response. "You need therapy. Won't do it, and then you take out your sexual frustrations on women of color like me. Unbelievable." Hats off to the Bee for this one. Being Libertarian posted a meme on Gettr that depicts AOC standing alone in a corner, assuring herself that everyone wants to date her, while the other people are doing their own thing and replying, "We don't." I'll end this video with a riddle. What do you get when you cross the donkey from Shrek with Karl Marx? This image. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. This is the Crane Man, punching out.